You know I can't be far away without a kitty being here. Let's start a fire out here, but I think it's just too wet. So instead, we will walk around in the yard for a little while. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. What's up, Caleb? How you doing? Kitty cat, you can't be right under my feet. I like you, but... What's up, Lorraine? Welcome back. I'm just out here walking around, guys. Had some cereal and a peanut butter sandwich. Oh, I see that all the time on eBay. People selling stuff for ridiculous amounts of money. So I can explain to you a little bit of what that is. Not just a scammer. It could be them trying to wash money. Like, turn dirty money into clean money so there's a trail. Thank you for all the smiley faces and everything. I appreciate it. There's another kitty. Yep. See stuff like that all the time. I mean, I've got some $10 items if somebody wants to give me $10,000 for it. Although, really, I'm the type of person that wouldn't take the money, but... yeah, I see that. I'm just out here walking around, guys. Honestly, I'm already tired. Haven't really done anything today. Not really. Another kitty over there. I don't know, guys. I don't even really know what to talk about. I guess she blocked me, dude. I don't know. I was actually talking with her on a Google chat, and I went to say good morning one morning, a couple of days into us talking, and it wouldn't let me send the message, and I haven't seen her since, so I don't know. Couldn't tell you what happened there. I can't think of any earthly idea why she would have blocked me, but it is what it is. I don't talk to anybody that doesn't want to talk, you know? I did. Welcome back, pink salt guy. I didn't make any kind of move. Gave her my email address. She messaged me. We talked for 2 or 3 days, and then it was just talk, like conversation. And then the next thing I know, it said I couldn't message her, so okay. Not like I asked her out or anything. So I don't know what the deal is. Appreciate the like. Thank you, Lorraine. What's up, Vicus Bist? Welcome back. I don't know where it went. There's another kitty, though. Sankey, okay. I don't have a janitor. I am the janitor. And I've been lazy, so I haven't gotten the leaves up. Although I probably need to start doing something. They've just about all fallen at this point. Thank you, everybody, for the likes. I really do appreciate it. There goes the kitty. I've been asking people to help me get watch hours on my channel by watching the sleep videos, but I don't think anybody has yet. What does this say? Yeah, actually, it's not going to show that in my stream, just so you know. You can chill out and talk regularly. I can block you, or you can leave. It's up to you. I haven't seen him. What's going on? What is this, Kirishan Rai? Appreciate you tuning in from India. I'm in North Georgia in the United States, just chilling out, hanging out. Right? I've never had premium on YouTube, or I don't subscribe to anything like that I have to pay for, so I don't have any money to pay for it anyway. I'm broke. Haven't even been able to work lately. So, yeah. What is this? I don't know, some Coinbase notification I just got. It's one of the kitty cats here. They belong to my aunt and uncle. This is my aunt and uncle's place. I just stay here. They were nice enough to let me stay here when my place got destroyed. So there's like 16 kitty cats. We do a lot of animal rescue and rehabilitation here. So you're likely to see more kitties if you keep tuning in. There's cats in just about every one of my streams. And we have 2 dogs inside too. They're actually not home right now, so I could be inside, but I just like being outside. I don't stream inside when they're home because they don't like being on camera. I don't have any issues with India personally. I've never been there. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion. What are you doing, kitty kitty? Yeah, I mean, I don't have any issues with India or anybody from India. I have some friends, well, business acquaintances that are from India. I did some work for them a while back. I installed all their security cameras and access control and point of sale stuff in their stores. I wasn't trying to riz her up, so nobody really. That's not the plan. Just so you know, Caleb, I'm just a chill guy that likes to talk to people. I don't know, did everybody disappear? It says everybody left, but I don't ever know. If I ever have the money to come to India, I would come and visit. But I don't have any money right now, so can't do that anytime soon. But I'm not against going to India. I would come and visit. I don't know, they just crunch. They're crunchy leaves, that's what they do. Excuse me. What's up, dogs and squirrels? Can I pet that dog? Sorry. I might pet the kitty in a minute. What's up, Alpha Sheep? I don't know. That's up to you, Caleb. Yeah. But honestly, as much as you guys may not like to hear it, Trump didn't start the tariffs. Other countries did. We just finally did it too. What are you doing, kitty kitty? Come here, little kitty. I rub you. I rub you for a second. Oh, I live in the middle of the woods. That's the house. We just have lots of woods around and sheds. I don't know what 679 is. I know, right? It's not going to show that message because I have younger people that come in here, so it automatically blocks words like that. But yeah, good kitty. Man, it's not dangerous. I mean, there are bears in the woods, but I'm not a very scared person. Yeah, it definitely sees something, but I don't know what it is. Probably a bird. Thank you, everybody, for the likes. I really do appreciate it. There's another kitty cat down there. No, I've never seen Bigfoot. Actually, there are geese and ducks across the street. Never seen any aliens or... No, I haven't. No, man, I walk around out here at night all the time. You can ask anybody that's been on my streams for a while. I show you what... Oh, the ducks? I don't know if I can... I don't think my Wi-Fi will reach over there. But yeah, you can ask anybody that's been around my streams. I walk around out here at night all the time streaming. I'm not scared of it. I've seen raccoons and foxes and coyotes and bears and deer and lots of animals out here. I don't have any mobile data. I couldn't afford to pay my phone bill. I haven't been able to work lately, man. If I get off the Wi-Fi, it's going to cut off. I don't know, Alpha Sheep. I don't know what's the weirdest thing I've seen either. No, haven't seen any UFOs. Dude, people don't come out here and knock on doors at night. If you don't belong out here, people don't come out here at night. Everybody out here's got a freaking arsenal. Everybody's got guns. You don't come out here unless you know somebody out here. See you later, Caleb. Yeah, man, ain't nobody coming out here that don't belong here. Like, yeah, there's a road out here, but I'm telling you, nobody comes out here that don't belong here. These cars that come through here, I know all these cars. I know everybody on this road. My family owns a couple of properties on this road, and man, like, my family's owned this property that I'm on right now for 100 years. So nobody's coming out here. Why are Americans so obsessed with guns? Because we like to protect ourselves, our property, and our rights. That's why we like guns. We don't like anybody trying to take anything from us or come on our property without us knowing, or try to hurt us or our family or anyone we know or the animals. And because there are stupid people that try that, we like guns. No, I'm not going to shoot somebody just for knocking on the door. What I'm telling you is random people don't come out here and knock on the door. Like, it just doesn't happen. Alpha Sheep, keep it decent in here. This is a place where there are a bunch of kids that come in here. Keep it decent. That's because most other countries don't give their citizens the right to carry guns to protect their property. I mean, if you just came up here in the daylight, fine, but you'd never find me out here if you didn't know where you were going. I have friends that have tried to come over here and couldn't find out how to get back here. Like, I had to explain to them how to get back here. A couple of them, I've had to actually go meet them at a gas station and show them how to get here. So I probably wouldn't do anything, because you'd have a reason to be here or you wouldn't be here. And yeah, there are a lot of criminals out here, which is stupid. I wish there wasn't, but there are. So yes, I support every American's right to own a gun. And I have a military background, and I come from a military family, so we know how to use them. I don't know what you're talking about, Series Town. And I don't know anything about how UK laws work. I've never been there. No, I wouldn't kill them just for being on my lawn. I would come out here and ask them why they were on my lawn. But if they acted crazy or pulled a weapon out, well, that's a different story. My family and people that I know don't kill people for no reason. We don't even pull a gun out unless there's a reason. But if there's a reason, I'm just saying nobody's going to come out here and act stupid. It is 4:24 or 16:24 p.m. No, we don't just shoot people for nothing. But you see there's an American flag over there. I very much believe in people's rights. Thank you, everybody, for the likes. I really do appreciate it. No, everybody, I'm a really laid-back guy. Like, I'm not going to hurt anybody for no reason. None of my family's going to hurt anybody for no reason. But it's the wrong place to go just messing around for no reason. Let me ask you a question. What's up, Herbert? Welcome in. There's your flag, Herbert. Let me ask you a question, dogs and squirrels. Do you live in the United States? Then how do you know anybody's taking my rights away? You don't live here. You probably don't even know what my rights are. And if you think that Donald Trump is taking my rights away, you're probably uninformed about what's going on. Think about it logically. If he was taking everybody's rights away, why would people from all over the world be trying to come to the United States? And honestly, I don't like the police. I think the police are corrupt most of the time. And that's another reason people have guns. Nobody has to agree with what I say, but it's the truth. If you don't live in this country, you probably don't understand what my rights are. So how can you say somebody's taking them away? I don't know what you're saying. Series. What series? I don't really watch TV, man. If I have free time, I'm usually streaming or working on something. If I do watch something, I usually try to watch something on YouTube. But I don't even do that a lot. I stream more than I do anything related to TV. I mean, there's a TV in the house. My aunt and uncle watch it. I see it as I pass, but I very rarely sit down and watch it. But dogs and squirrels, I mean, I'm just kind of curious how you think somebody's taking my rights away. No, none of my cars are here. I own 3 cars and a motorcycle, but none of them are here. My family owns 4 cars here at this house. But only 2 of them are here at the moment. None of my family's here. What's up, Busch Gardens fan? How you doing today? Thank you, everybody, for the likes. I appreciate it. I think I might have made dogs and squirrels mad. But it is what it is. I don't really get political most of the time, but he said somebody was taking away my rights, but he doesn't live here. How does he know? Probably doesn't even know what my rights are. I do know what my rights are. Sadly, most Americans don't know their rights. You mean that house over there? What's up, Kenny? I agree. Political debate is necessary, and we should be able to debate. As long as it's a conversation about it, it's fine. I just don't understand how that's the house. That's my aunt and uncle own that house and all this property. I just stay here. I don't understand how somebody in another country can tell me someone is taking my rights away when they're not here. Like, how do you even know what my rights are? It doesn't make a lot of sense. I'll debate anything. I don't care. I'm a laid back guy. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. I don't usually tell people that they're wrong for what they believe. I might give you a different, opinion. Yeah, a lot of people do watch crap media. And it makes me sad because the media doesn't tell the truth about anything. None of it. I used to work for the media. I've been on the news. There's actually a clip of me on the news on my channel. I've done journalism. I've done internet blogs. All right, so your mother's brother, which would be your uncle, stays there, and maybe he's losing his rights, but there's a bunch about that situation that I don't know. And just because he's losing his rights doesn't mean I'm losing mine. He probably doesn't even know what all rights he has. Most Americans don't know what rights they have. So, no, it doesn't work like that. And Donald Trump doesn't take away people's rights anyway. He doesn't have the capability of doing that. It has to go through the Senate and Congress for a law to change. He can't just say something and it happen. He's not a king, as much as some people want to believe that he is. He doesn't get to decide what my rights are. So no, he can't take them away. Look at Kitty. I don't know if your brother's here, your uncle is here legally, or he's here for work, has a work visa, if he immigrated here and became a citizen. I don't know any of the facts about your uncle's situation here. But more than likely, if he's losing his rights, it's because he doesn't know them. I know my rights. I can't say I know 100% of them, but I know my rights well enough to know that nobody's going to take them away. And people disagree with me on things. Most of the world hates Donald Trump, but you guys don't realize how much he has done to help people. I'm not saying that I really like him either, but him being president was better than the alternatives that were running for president. They're all crooked. Every single politician is crooked in some way, but you've got to look at it as what's the lesser of two evils. And that's the truth whether you're in this country or any other country. All the politicians are crooked in some way. But you have to decide, okay, if I have to choose between these people, which one is going to be the least crooked? What's up, Joe? I don't know what horse drug you're talking about. I couldn't tell you what most people outside of the USA support because I'm not there. But I know the media portrays it as most of the world hates Donald Trump and the United States. You're the owner of what? What's going on? How you doing, Amy? Joe, what are you the owner of? He's really not that bad. It could have been a lot worse. What's up, Kenny? Right? I'm telling you, we could have ended up with a much worse president than him. And, people saying that he's taking away our rights. He's really not. He doesn't even have the capability to take away our rights. That has to go through Senate and Congress, and he can't just snap his fingers. Hondo vehicle. I don't know what that is, Joe. what's up, Canadian? Oh, clerics and stuff, welcome back. Did you make it to your college? Where was it? Maryland, I think you had to go from Ontario. Tornado change. Tondo intercept vehicle, I'm guessing. I don't know what you're talking about, unfortunately. I kind of wish I did, but I don't. Sorry. It's cold, but it's not too cold. It's starting to get darker. It gets dark pretty early here now. Cloudy. It's been rainy. It's supposed to rain again tonight. Clerics, yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm wondering if you made it to your college. And thank you, everybody, for the likes. I really do appreciate it. Yes, we get rain in December. It's not wintertime yet. Winter doesn't officially start here until like December 21st, I think. And where I live, we don't get a whole lot of snow, so. What are you talking about? Slug. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm sure you'll show me winter, but here it's not winter yet. Winter doesn't start till December 21st. So it's cold out here. I'm bundled up. You know, I'm bundled up, but it's not freezing. It's just kind of cold. And I'd love to go to Alaska. I've never been to Alaska. I mean, there are parts of Alaska that get 70 degrees or so. There are also parts of Alaska that get really cold because it's close to Russia. It used to be owned by Russia. There are parts of Alaska that get really long nighttime times. I think they get like 18 hours of nighttime at certain times of the year. But I don't know exactly. I don't remember. That's cool. There's a really loud airplane above me. Way up there. Walking around the back of the house now. Hello, welcome in, guys. Glad you're here. Thank you for all the likes. I appreciate it. We're just walking around talking. I need some help from some people to get some watch hours. I did some sleep videos that are a couple hours long. They have a black background, and they do like, one has thunderstorm sounds, one has ocean waves, one has like tropical forest and birds. I don't need to carry a rifle out here. There are bears in the woods, but they don't really mess with people. I can't go in the woods, man. My internet service will drop. What's going on, PS3? Welcome back. Oh no, it's never zero, but I'm not scared. I mean, I would hear it before it got to me, and then I would go in the house, and yeah, if it comes in the house, then that bear's had a bad day. But they don't normally come around the house. They usually stay in the woods. You get little bear cubs occasionally that'll come out of the woods, but they don't mess with anything. And they're cute. So, but yeah, guys, I need your help. If y'all are willing to help me, let me know. Don't worry, I'm not going to ask you for money. I don't make any money off this, and I don't ever ask people for money. I'm not Rambo either. Just not scared of the bears or the woods. Been in the woods all my life. I walk around here every day. I walk around in the woods. Nothing bothers me. What's up, Pascal? Welcome in. How you doing? So are you guys willing to help me? You want to know what I need help with? That car belongs to my aunt and uncle. They inherited it not long ago when my uncle's mom passed away. They parked it there, and it hasn't even been driven since it's been here. They own like 4 cars, so they don't need to drive that one. I own 3 cars and a motorcycle. None of them are here. So are you guys willing to help me? What's up, Herbert? Welcome back. If you find $1 million, I'm still not going to ask you for any of it. I don't ask Herbert. He's been around for a long time. Herbert, do I ever ask anybody for money? Y'all have never heard me ask for money on one of my live streams. I guarantee you I've never asked for money on my live streams. But there is something you guys can help me with if you want to. If you're willing to help, I'll go into what it is. If not, then I'm not going to bother. I might go back inside for a little bit, warm up, get something to drink. There's a little kitty. All right, alpha sheep. I think we have enough of those. Where are you anyway, alpha sheep? Like, where do you live? There's Duke. What are you doing, Duke? Yeah. Of course. I found a kitty landmine. I could get it off my shoe. What part of Asia? What are you doing, Duke? Oh, freaking cat crap on my shoes. Yeah, I'll go pet Duke in a second. I gotta get the kitty poop off my shoe before I go inside. Watch out, little kitty. Watch out, little kitty. Move, move, move. Move, move. Come on. Thank you.
The law office of Calvin Smith represents injured workers and car wreck victims.
I see you were reading through the stuff back there.
After your injury, the insurance company is not part of your team.
I'm not going to show you any guns. So, I'll show you a puppy dog. He's a good boy. You a good boy, Duke? Yeah, you're a good boy. Why would I show guns on YouTube? No reason for that. Oh, you forgot the chickens, Herbert, and the seahorses, and the Buddha. And the pigs. What's up, Scotty? We got pigs too. See? Pigs. Piggy, piggy, piggy. No, it's not illegal, but why would I show people what I have? That's kind of ridiculous. Never show people what you have. We do have moles and ants. What's up? Hey, Rush. You collect chickens? We've got a big chicken statue out in the yard. I'm not going back out there right this second. I'm going to sit down for a little bit. How you doing, Arish? Thank you, everybody, for the likes. I really do appreciate it. I'm just gonna chill out inside for a minute. Sorry if the TV's loud. I don't ever watch it. I am from North Georgia in the United States. Where are you from? I guess I can turn that TV down a little bit. It doesn't need to be that loud. Oh. It's even kind of chilly in the house. Hold on just a second, guys. India, cool. Welcome in from India. I've had a few people from India today. I made one guy from India kind of mad earlier, I think. But I don't think that was really my fault. I'm actually a really laid-back guy. Chill. Just like to hang out and talk to people. But they brought up the subject, not me. He asked me what I thought about India, and I was like, I have no problem with India or people from India. I'd like to visit. Oh, no, I'm going to come over here and sit on this couch. Or more appropriately, stretch out on this couch for a little bit. I didn't lose. I don't try to win them all, just most. Thank you, everybody, for the likes. I really do appreciate it. I'm stretched out on the couch at the moment. Duke's doing his job next to me. He's making sure the house doesn't float away. That's his job. I don't have any... What's up, Emmy? Welcome back. Glad to see you again. Yeah, I don't have any problems with anybody. Anybody that's been around for a little while. Even Emmy will tell you. I don't know what you're talking about, redeem. But even Emmy, who, she hasn't been here in a while except for yesterday, I think. She'll tell you I'm a laid-back person. I just chill out, talk to people. But I'm not scared to share my opinion, whether people like my opinion or not. I'm just a chill guy. Yeah, how you doing, Emmy? My nose is itchy. I don't know why. Ugly sweater parade in Atlanta, in Marietta. What do you mean by don't redeem it, Alpha Sheep? Duke, what are you doing over there? I don't think you know what you're doing over there. I'm doing okay. I'm just chilling out. Yeah, it's cold outside. That's why I came back in. Normally, I don't stream inside because my family's here and they don't like to be on camera, and I respect that. So, since they don't want to be on camera, I'm normally outside when I'm streaming. I just respect people, you know? Mm, okay. Explain it, Herbert. You've been around me for a long time, too. You know I'm pretty chill. Oh, yeah, I definitely support my family, and if it weren't for them, when my place got destroyed, I wouldn't have had anywhere to go. Like, they welcomed me here, and they've taken care of me. I've been struggling a lot for quite a while now. That's cool. Valdosta's not that far from me. Um, I don't know what these people. There's. I don't really watch TV, but it's on in the background, and there's somebody protesting something. There's always somebody protesting something. Okay, Herbert, that's fine. You don't have to. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, sheep. I used to live in Texarkana, Arkansas. I could walk 10 minutes down the street and I would be in Texas. But Texas is big. So, yeah. But I did live in Texarkana for a while. But I liked Arkansas and Texas. It was really nice out there. I moved out there because I was supposed to have a job down there, and the job didn't end up coming through. So I ended up having to take a 28 or 29 hour. That was not fun. Not fun at all. I've been to Texas a few times other than when I lived down there. It's always really nice. The bus stopped in Houston. I think it was Houston. And the bus station was kind of crazy out there. There were some people doing weird stuff. Hopefully you can visit the USA sometime. It's some really nice places out here. I think the furthest west I've ever been is Oregon. But I'm not really sure. I know I've never been to California or Washington or New Mexico. I've been all up the East Coast. Yeah, I don't really like big cities either. That's another reason why I live out in the woods. I mean, yes, I stay with my family, but I hardly ever go to town anymore. I don't like the big cities anymore. I don't mind talking to people. Obviously, I have a YouTube channel and I live stream, but I don't like big groups of people at one time. My face is itchy. I don't know why. Dude, what are you doing, buddy? Over there making all kinds of weird noises. I don't know what he's doing. So, what are y'all's plans for today? What have y'all been up to? The kitties are all outside. I'm inside. Yeah, I don't know. The city closest to where I live has a pretty big population, but I don't live in the city limits. I live out kind of in the boonies, so there's not a whole lot of people out here. Yeah, the boonies. Dude, keep it decent in here. Don't come in my chat posting things like that. I don't put up with it. Shark Slayer. You're who I'm talking to. Then you should call somebody, bro. I can't help you. What, the boonies? Oh, yeah. Bro, I told you chill out or I'm gonna ban you. Sharky. Shark Slayer, whatever your name is. Yeah, Alpha Sheep, if you get a chance, there's some sleep videos on my channel. I really would appreciate it if you would just turn those on in the background and let them play. I need the watch hours. That's what I need help with, guys. I don't ask for money, I don't ask for likes, I don't ask for subscribers, but I really would appreciate some help with these watch hours. So if you can help me with that, I would really appreciate it. Just turn it on, even if you mute it, and let it play. Please. I don't know why my face is all itchy. Been this way for a couple of days now. I don't get it. Thank you, Herbert. Yeah, guys, I'm just chilling on the couch. Hell, I need to shave. But I feel lazy today. I've been streaming for almost an hour. This stream. That thing? Is that what you're talking about? Let me get up. It's a little light up Christmas tree that my aunt put up with some tinsel next to it. It's not plugged in. What's up, George? Welcome back. Thank you everybody for the likes. I really do appreciate it. No, it's just a little light up Christmas tree ornament thing. What's up, Oak Lyrics? Yeah, it's kind of cool. We put up a couple of Christmas decorations. Nothing much yet. We got a snowman hanging on the wall over there, and a little snowman ornament on the table, and a couple of Christmas lights out on the porch. We haven't done much. Christmas just doesn't. Ow! Why is my stomach hurting all of a sudden? Like badly. What's up, Nick? Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. I just had this pretty bad pain in my stomach. That was rough. I don't see any kitties. I don't know why my stomach is hurting. Oh my god. That was not comfortable. What's up, Nick? That really hurt, guys. Christmas, the whole holiday season just doesn't seem like it did when I was younger. I don't know, I don't really celebrate most holidays anymore anyway. Wish I knew what had made my stomach hurt like that. It's gone now, but That was not fun. Hello, everybody. I'm just chilling out. Hold on a second, guys. Had to fix the collar on my sweater a little bit. What are you guys up to? How's everybody doing? Thank you for all the likes, everybody. That's cool, Herbert. What is it? What'd you get him, Herbert? Let me see. Oh, that's really cool, man. Yeah, that's an awesome present. Yeah, I like trains and railways. Sometimes, occasionally, I'll just turn on a video of a train taking like a tour of somewhere that I've never been and just watch it because I think that's really cool. And I can't afford to travel, so that's the closest I can get. Herbert, where do you live again? Like, I don't remember. I'm sorry. I talked to so many people. Family says inmate was stabbed multiple times in the head at a prison. Oh, that's a county jail. Czech Republic, yeah. Yeah, I remember now. What's up, Curtis? What'd you say G's about? Uh, I am curious, you guys that are not in the United States, do y'all watch U.S. news? Just chilling, Curtis. Thank you for all the hearts. I appreciate it. And all the likes, everybody. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. What are you up to, Curtis? Oh, it was actually a county jail. What? Fulton County Jail. Oh, Fulton County's really bad. Okay, so where um, I live in Georgia, and where do you live, Curtis? Like what area? What country? I'm in the United States in Georgia. I live 50 miles north of Atlanta. Atlanta is part of Atlanta is in Fulton County, and there's a jail there. They call it Rice Street because that's the name. Cool. Welcome in from California. They call it Rice Street because the name of the road the jail is on is Rice Street. And that jail is worse than most prisons. What's going on, Nick? Welcome back. And apparently, this guy got stabbed in the head a bunch of times. It didn't say whether he died, but that's really not cool. Right? I just wonder if people outside of the United States watch U.S. news. Occasionally, I watch news from other countries just to see what they say. We're supposed to get some rain later tonight and tomorrow. Which news company is owned by CNN? Yeah, it is cold in here, Rebar. I was outside a little while ago, though. I'm still bundled up. The heat's on in here, but still kind of chilly. I just haven't taken off my coat and my sweater and stuff because in a little bit I'm going to go back outside. And my family should be back pretty soon. They don't like to be on camera, so when they get here, I'll go back outside. If I'm still streaming, I don't know. My phone's at like 37%. What is this? I don't know. One of the people that was in the chat earlier commented on one of my videos. Guys, I need people to watch those sleep videos or listen to them in the background so that I can get watch hours. If you can help, I'd appreciate it. Prima News, second most popular news company after Czech television. Is there, Herbert, because I don't know anything really about Czech Republic, is there a lot of propaganda and stuff on the state-controlled news? Because honestly, I think the news here is very skewed too. Prima means first. Herbert, do you speak Russian? Czech. I'm sorry, I don't really know the difference between them, if I'm being honest. Um, I'm not educated enough about that part of the world to know what I'm talking about, but I'll admit that. So, is Czech or English or something else your first language? Because you speak English really well. And I mean no disrespect, I'm literally just trying to learn. I mean, you know me well enough to know by now that I don't mean any disrespect. So, what was your first language? That's cool. That's cool. I'm mostly Cherokee, which is a Native American tribe, and then I have a little bit of German. I speak a little bit of German, but not fluently. I speak a little bit of Spanish and a little bit of French. I don't really know any Czech. I know very few words in Russian. I don't really know. What do people in Georgia speak? Like the country of Georgia? Now, I live in the state of Georgia in the United States, but for everybody else, there's another country named Georgia. Hello, everybody. Thank you for all the likes. I really do appreciate it. I'm just chilling out. I'm going to have to charge my phone in a little while. Probably go back outside in a minute for a little bit. Ukrainian and Belarusian. That would be Belarus. But, I mean, most Ukrainians understand some Russian and most Russians understand some Ukrainian, correct? Do you understand any Russian? Or is it completely different from Czech? I don't know. Honestly, it's it's only about 12 minutes after, I don't know, 10 minutes after 5 o'clock, and I'm already tired, guys. I've been up since pretty early this morning. I haven't really done much today, so I shouldn't be this tired, but I am, obviously. I'm yawning. I didn't realize that Polish was, like, similar. I know what you meant by Slovak. I did not realize that Polish was similar to that. Why am I so tired? It's kind of like Spanish people understand some French and some Italian, and some Italians understand some Spanish and some French. I kind of learned Spanish growing up, and that made French easier. I do understand a little bit of Italian, but not a whole lot. I mean, they're all different, but they have similarities because they're all based on Latin. German is a weird language. I understand part of it because I am part German, and my father spent time in Germany in the military. Yeah, I remember Czechoslovakia. I didn't know that they had technically changed the name. What do you mean people can't play Fortnite? Um, why, Nick? Yeah, I remember that being called Czechoslovakia, but I thought that. Oh, what was it? What was it? I gotta scroll. Oh, Prague. I thought Prague was part of Russia. So, what all did it become when it broke up from Czechoslovakia? Like, I'm learning. You're teaching me, so that's cool. Because I will totally admit when I don't know something. Nick, what's going on? People can't even play Fortnite. I appreciate the smiley faces and the hearts and things, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get up and move around, I think. Thank you, everybody, for the likes. I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna have to get up, move around. I'm starting to get tired. Oh, bear with me for a second while I put my shoes back on. Hold on a second, guys. What is my... Is it Chechnya or Chechnya? Right? Hello. From Germany. Ja, sprechen Sie klein ein bisschen Deutsch? A little bit. How you doing today? Although we do speak mostly English in this chat. Thank you for being here. Nick, I don't understand what you're talking about. What are you right about? Oh, I'm going back outside, guys. Here in just a second. Yeah, I'm in the United States in the state of Georgia. As you guys can see, Duke is still doing his job. So yeah, what's going on in Germany? Bet the kitties are all on the back porch. Except that kitty. That kitty is always close to me if I'm outside. What do you mean you didn't mean to send it yet? What's up, Crazy Clippers? Welcome in, everybody. How you doing today? Thank you for all the likes, everybody. How you doing, Violet? My name is Matt. Yeah, I saw that. Normally people don't use curse words in here, but I'm sure he didn't really mean to. This is a really laid back place, and I do have a lot of younger people in here, so everybody, let's try to refrain from cursing or saying anything that's inappropriate. It's okay, Herbert. I understand. But yeah, let's try to maintain a respectful, casual, laid back place, please. Thank you. Why is it difficult in Germany? Violet, if I may ask, how old are you? Who's in New Zealand? Hold on, guys. I gotta fix my shoe. Alright. Excuse me. There's a big fuzzy kitty. What are you doing, big fuzzy kitty? What are you doing, good boy? What are you doing, good boy? You're a good kitty. You want me to rub your tummy? This one is the one that wants me to rub its tummy all the time. Give me a second, I'll get its tummy. And he's not gonna scratch me. Watch. I get that tummy. Come here. Come here. Come here. I get that tummy. Yeah. I get the tummy. I get it. He's a good kitty. He's a big fluffy kitty. That's why I named him Big Fluffy. So who's in New Zealand? I'm confused, guys. What are you doing, Big Fuzzy Kitty? Big Fuzzy Kitty is his name, really. What are you doing? Yeah, there's a couple. The one that's up on the porch there, his name is Blackie. There's two smaller ones named Bear and Bones. My uncle named those two kitties. There's one named Sunshine. That's kind of the grandmother to most of these cats. I'm sorry that it's detestable. I'm trying to think if any of the other ones have names. I don't know. My uncle calls that black one that my aunt named Blackie Starchild. So I don't know. I guess it has both names. I don't know. A few of them have names. Big Fuzzy and Murder Mittens are my two favorite kitties, though. What are you doing, Big Fuzzy? Huh? What are you doing, Big Fuzzy? I give you lovin's. Yeah, I give you lovin's. You want me to get the tummy? You want me to get the tummy? No, you don't want tummy rubs right now? We'll roll over. If you want me to get the tummy, you gotta roll over. Roll over. Come on. You got it itchy. I get the tummy. I get it. I knew you were gonna flop over. You always like me to rub your tummy. You're the craziest kitty. But you're a good kitty. Literally just rubbing the kitty's tummy, and it loves it. You're a good kitty. You're a sweet kitty. Yeah. You're a good kitty. Okay. There was one that passed by here right before I came inside earlier. Seems kind of late for a school bus to be going through here, but yeah, they're still here. So, yeah. Here comes a car. Hello, everybody. Thank you for all the likes. I really do appreciate it. What does this say? I don't know what that is, Herbert. What are you doing, Big Fuzzy? Honestly, Nick, I don't know anything about how Fortnite works. I've never played it ever in my life. But hopefully it straightens itself out and you can have fun. What's up, Mike? Yeah, relaxation time is good. I'm doing my normal, walking around out here. It's about dark out here already. I didn't really have chores today. So. What's up, baby Sharko? I don't know what that means. Right, Mike? I mean, the only way you know if it's good is if you say it, and then we can tell you if it's good. But if not, probably never know. And Herbert, you remember how I told you there was going to be a surprise? But I haven't told you what it is. Not laying on dogs. Laying down with a dog. Do you want me to tell you what the surprise is, or do you want to wait and find out? Well, Baby Sharko, as long as you keep it decent and realize that we have a lot of younger people that come in here, so nothing indecent in here, it'll be okay. So, Herbert, it's up to you whether or not you want to know. Here's that kitty that's never far away from me. Blackie or Starchild, depending on which one of my family members you ask. Follows me around like a puppy. Thank you, everybody, for the likes. I appreciate it more than you know. What are you doing, kitty? I didn't ask Santa Claus for anything, and I'm probably just going to stay home by myself on Christmas, so I don't ever ask anybody for anything, really. There is something you guys can do to help me, but don't worry, I'm never going to ask you for money. I don't ask for likes or subscribers. But there is something on YouTube you guys can do to help me if you're willing. And Herbert, it's up to you whether or not you want to know the surprise or wait. All right, well then we'll wait for it. Yeah, I'm not going to celebrate Christmas because my family members' house, who it's going to be held at, don't want me at their house, so I'm not going to go. I'll just be home by myself streaming. And yeah, Herbert, we'll wait. Not exactly sure when yet, but you'll see. Yeah, I don't know what their problem is with me. I've never done anything to them, but they told my aunt and uncle they didn't want me there for Thanksgiving, so I'm just not even going to bother with Christmas. I don't know what they could possibly have against me. I'm a really laid-back guy that doesn't start any problems, so your guess is as good as mine. No, I'm not going to pull a middle finger out of my pocket. It's an actual surprise. Yeah, it's a shame, but it is what it is, man. So I'd rather spend my time on here with you guys, chilling out, streaming, talking to y'all, than be around a bunch of people that don't want me around anyway. Yeah, Herbert, I see you're number one. How old are you, Baby Sharko? If you don't mind me asking. Don't worry, I get lots of people of all ages in here, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know how that ranking thing works either. No, I don't have any brothers or sisters. It's just me. And all of my parents are gone. Like, they've passed away. All of my grandparents have passed away. And I have 2 aunts and 2 uncles that I talk to in my family, and that's it. I don't talk to any of the rest of my family. And I've got a big family on both sides. But they don't like me, and I just won't go around them. I don't know why they don't like me. But that's on them. Donnie, I'm going to say this one time. We keep things decent in this chat, or I get to blocking folks real fast. So you have a choice. You can talk regular and have conversation. You can move on, or I can block you. Those are the only 3 options, man. I got a lot of younger people in my chats. I'm not having it. Yeah, I don't have any brothers or sisters, and both of my parents have passed away. And I stay with my aunt and uncle here, and then down the road I've got another aunt and uncle that live. They're brother and sister, but they've lived together their whole life. It's just it works for them. So, but I don't talk to any of the rest of my family. I've got a bunch of other aunts and uncles on both sides and cousins, and I've got one cousin on my dad's side that's okay, but we don't talk very often, and the rest of them I just don't. I don't have any reason to want to talk to them. And Donnie, no, you knew you weren't on Google search, bro. Like, don't give me that. Hello to the new people. How you guys doing today? Yeah, my father passed away in February of this year, so my mom passed away in 2014. So yeah. Right? Baby Shark, how old are you? I'm just curious. We don't get a lot of snow here where I live. Hardly ever. Oh yeah, he did. He did. I got some coins from him. I got the frog and the carved face that he carved out of that stone. 31 years old. I had somebody else recently tell me they were 31 years old. Where do you live? What area? I'm in North Georgia in the United States. Ow, my jaw just popped. Dude, I've been streaming for almost an hour and a half. That's crazy. Thank you, everybody, for the likes. I really do appreciate it. This has been a good stream. It's starting to get dark, which means it's going to get colder, but that's okay. So you guys want to help me out with the, what does this say? Interesting. Baby Shark. So do you guys want to help me out with the YouTube thing? I'd appreciate it. I really would. I'm working on it, man. I'm asking people if they'll help. It all depends on if people are willing to help me get it. I need like 3,700 more hours. It's crazy. I doubt I'll ever get it. I don't think anybody's gonna watch me that much. I'm not that interesting. Oh yeah, it's getting cold out here. And you don't get credit for watch time while you're streaming. It's only after people watch the stream after it ends that you get credit for that. I mean, bro, you should take some time. Go have some fun. I like the woods. But yeah, I doubt I'll ever get the watch hours I actually need. Yeah, but the problem is, like, Duke is so old, he doesn't really chase the ball anymore. I mean, we have a soccer ball, it's right there. And he'll play with it, but not like he used to. He still loves that ball, but he's gotten old. And I don't have money to buy anything new, like, at all. So I don't know, man. I just kind of walk around out here and talk to people and do the best I can. If I could just get people to watch those sleep videos while they were sleeping, that would help a lot. Most people don't use their phone while they're sleeping anyway. I mean, they're only like 2 hours each. And if you go to the playlist, it'll like play all of them in a row. That would help a whole lot, but so far I haven't really been able to get anybody to do it. So maybe somebody will. I think I'm at like a little over 400 subscribers now, but you guys know I don't ever ask for likes or subscribers, so it's not about me getting likes or subscribers. But if you don't get the watch hours, YouTube doesn't show you to that many people. And I'm just trying to get my audience a little bigger so that I can interact with more people. I don't make any money off this. I doubt I'll ever get to the point where I can make money off this. And even if I did make money off this, I'd just put it back into streaming to make this better. You know, I might go buy a new phone because this one is cracked and doesn't work right half the time, but it's what I have, so it's what I use. Drives me nuts when streamers are constantly asking people for money. I just don't like it. I don't know, what do you guys think? Would you be willing to help me a little bit? It's not really a forest. It is a lot of woods. There are lots of trees out here. There are trees all around out here. It's cold. I'm going back inside for a little bit. Go get some water. Gotta check for kitty landmines before I go in the house. Yeah, it's definitely cold outside. Water. I think I've been streaming for an hour and a half. It's gonna get dark for a second, guys. Bear with me for a minute. Switching the lights in the house around. Hold on. Bear with me. What are you talking about? Baby Shark, I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh! Now I'm chilling on the couch again. Yeah, I hate landmines too. No, I don't stay alone in this house. My aunt and uncle own this house. I just stay here. My family's owned this property for over 100 years, so no. I wish I had my own place. I had my own place and it got destroyed, so I lost just about everything I had in the process. So I don't even own gloves, Herbert. But hopefully you can get your gloves back tomorrow. I swear my face doesn't start itching until I get on camera. What is that? Oh, it's Duke over there. No, I can't afford to move right now. Hector, why would you ask if I'm British? Do I sound British? I don't think I sound British. I could be wrong, though. No, bro, I'm not British. I live in the United States. Appreciate all the likes, everybody. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. There's still marks on my face from wearing my glasses. Why would you ask if I was British and not even say hello? I don't get it. I swear, I put the camera on me, my face itches. Yeah, my family should be home pretty soon, which means I'm not going to stream for much longer. But I appreciate you guys being here, hanging out with me. Everybody kind of stopped talking, so I don't really know what's going on. Are you British, Hector? No, I'm not married. I've never been married. I was engaged once to be married, but she turned out to be crazy, so that didn't work out. And I don't talk to her anymore. And that's been quite a long time ago. I've had relationships, with other women, but I've been single for a while now. I kind of figured you were Spanish by the name. What's up, Heather? Welcome back. Why did you ask if I was married? Baby Shark. Thank you for the likes. I really do appreciate it, everybody. One day pretty soon, I'm thinking about doing a streaming marathon. What do you guys think about that? When I say my family, I meant my aunt and my uncle. They're the ones that own this house. I have 2 aunts and 2 uncles that I talk to, and that's it. I don't talk to any of the rest of my family. But no, I don't have a wife or kids. I've never had kids. I've never been married. I see you, Heather. I hope you have a Merry Christmas, too. No, I'm not even in a relationship right now. I'm very much single. My nose itches like crazy. Well, guys, should I stay on here streaming for a little bit, or so Baby Shark, let me tell you a little bit about me. I have a bachelor's degree in theology, and I understand paganism very well. And Saturnalia is a pagan holiday, and Christmas takes a lot of the aspects of Saturnalia into its holiday, but they are actually separate things. It's 2 different belief systems. So you're kind of right, but you're kind of also not right. So guys, should I stay streaming for a little while, or should I go ahead and get off here and maybe stream later tonight? Actually, you're incorrect about when Jesus was born. Also, let me give you a little more history. See, originally Christians celebrated Christmas on April 1st, but it was changed to incorporate the Germans' festival of the trees and certain aspects of other pagan beliefs. It was changed to December 25th when it's celebrated, and anyone who still celebrated Christmas on April 1st was called an April Fool. And um, that's how you get April Fool's Day. So if you read the Bible, it tells you clearly that Jesus was born when the sheep were in the field. That sucks, Nick. I'm sorry. But I do tend to know my holidays and a fair amount about most religions. You are actually fairly correct about the December 25th thing. Um, it depends on the year. It's actually between December 22nd and December 25th when the equinox happens. And it also depends on what part of the planet you're on when you get the least amount of sunlight. So if you notice that the tilt of the axis on the Earth is, I don't know, something like 23 degrees or whatever, and it rotates, and the Earth rotates, and it rotates around the sun. So it depends on where you are on the planet, what season you're in at what time. So yes, Sol Invictus does mean the day with the least amount of sun, but some of the facts there are a little bit incorrect, guys. Just so you know. Yeah, I'm sorry your brother got you in trouble, Nick. That really sucks. It's horrible. Um, but a lot has changed, and honestly, it doesn't really matter what day you celebrate what holiday if you're celebrating it for a true and faithful reason, something that you actually have faith in. And I don't get mad at anybody for what their religion is. I don't talk much about my own religion, but I've studied it. I mean, I have a bachelor's degree in theology. Theology means the study of religion. So you are correct in what you said, but the logic behind it is a little bit off. Sorry. And not all Romans were pagans either, so you know. I told you the date was changed to incorporate aspects of other religions, to bring other religions to Christianity. What do you mean? What else were they? No, I was not a chaplain in the military, but I am a licensed minister. I can perform weddings and all of that, like legally. What else were the Romans? Some of them were Christians. Some of them happened to be Buddhists. Even back then, Buddhism's been around for far longer than Christianity. um, Hinduism came from Buddhism, so yeah, there were Christians that were Romans. Not all of them were pagan. I don't consider myself Christian, but I do believe in God. I don't like titles. I you notice the word Christian never appears in the Bible. The people that followed Jesus were called the followers of the way originally. That's what they were called, and the term Christian wasn't used until many hundreds of years later, after all of the apostles died. So you'll never find the word Christian in the Bible. It's just a title, and I don't like it personally. I don't blame anyone that says they are a Christian. Um, I do have faith that there is a God. And the only thing I know for sure about that God is that I am not that God. So I tend to get along with most religions because if you look through just about all of the major religions on this planet, the core beliefs are pretty much the same in all of them. It's the details that separate people, little details of things that separate all these different religions. We hate each other over details. It's ridiculous if I'm being honest about how I feel. They all have the same core beliefs. Pagans, Christians, Hindu, uh, Buddhists, Muslims, they all have the same core beliefs. They do. They all have the same core beliefs, and people don't like me when I say that because they're like, "Oh, I'm this group, so we don't like this other group." Well, at the base of it, y'all are basically believing all the same things. Honestly, I think, what's up, Luke Skywalker? That's an excellent question. Thank you for being here. I think that the Jedi, how do I put this the right way? The Jedi core beliefs are the same as most other religions. You're not supposed to hurt people unnecessarily. You're not supposed to take from other people. You're not supposed to use your gifts for uh, things, anything that is not good. You know, that's what the Jedi are about. That's what most religions are about. I don't think the Sith are Satanists. I think the Sith are just people who got greedy. And the funny thing about what people think Satanists are is the most hilarious part of it all. Everybody thinks that Satanists worship Satan. They don't. Not at all. Satanists do not worship Satan at all. Um, so just to that's right. Satanists worship themselves. They believe that they are the almighty greatest creation ever. I don't believe in a Satan. Satanists do not believe in Satan. It's the craziest thing. Um, for those of you that just joined that are wondering, I have a bachelor's degree in theology. And as far as the Knights Templar and the Muslims go, that was one of the craziest things that ever could have happened because it was two people fighting against each other over their beliefs when their core beliefs were absolutely the same. And dude, I'm a libertarian. I believe in freedom too. So cool. But yeah, the Knights Templar and the Muslims fighting was the craziest thing because the core beliefs are still the same. They still believe there is a all powerful God. It's just details that made them kill each other. And it's crazy because I have met many, many Muslims in my life. What does this say? Oh, you don't piss me off. Like I said, Satanists don't believe in Satan. I know this. In ancient Israel, Satanists did things for Satan. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. But no, the fighting between the Muslims and the Christians, the Knights Templar and the Muslims, was ridiculous. They should not have been killing each other. They could have learned a ridiculous amount from each other. I don't really believe there's such a thing as a Satan either. I mean, all through the Bible, they mention, and I reference the Bible because most people reference Satan to Christianity, which isn't true. Muslims say shaitan, whatever. Um, they mention a serpent and they mention evil and they gave it a name, but you can't prove to me that every one of those evils was the same being. And yeah, there was a Lucifer that was supposed to be God's favorite angel, which God doesn't have favorites, so it doesn't make sense. But he was the angel of light. Right. What does this say? I don't know what that says. Okay, so people, real Satanists, just use that name because it makes people angry. What you're talking about, people who actually worshiped Satan, didn't call themselves Satanists. They didn't. Like the real ones that worshipped evil didn't call themselves Satanists. Just like people like the the apostles in the Bible did not call themselves Christians. They didn't. They called themselves the followers of the way. Bible never mentions the word Christian or Christianity, not once. On Epstein Island, that's hilarious. But most people don't really understand the religion that they follow. And when you start telling people things about their religion that they didn't know, they get really mad because they're set in their ways. And they're willing to fight and kill each other over some beliefs that they're not even sure about. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. And honestly, studying religion made me have more questions than it made me have answers. Um, like I said, I do believe there's a greater being than me, and I know that I am not that greater being. That's all I can tell you for sure, because I'm not, I'm not Jehovah or Jesus or Muhammad or I don't remember what the Mahabharata and that said. Uh, their names for it were, or any, I'm not those. No, Satanists don't believe in Satan at all. Most Satanists just, man, most of them just want to live their life. They're not doing these rituals to Satan that everybody thinks. It's crazy. Like, and like I said, most people misunderstand religion entirely. And like I've got Christian friends, I've got Muslim friends, well, associates. I've got Hindu and Buddhist friends. I've got pagan friends. I've got Wiccan friends, which is a branch of paganism, but it's a thing all on its own. And I've talked to all of them, and when it really comes down to it, they all believe in the same basic core things. Yeah, yeah, and like I said, Satanist included. It's all the same. It's all the same core beliefs, man. They're just chapters of the same book, and details have destroyed our relationships between each other. We're so willing to fight over those details of things. And I mean, even like Christians, Muslims too, we Christians have separated themselves into separate groups of Christians. You've got Methodists and Baptists and Mormons and Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and all these different ones. And then in Muslim culture, you've got oh, give me a second, and I'll remember this. You've got the Sunni, the Sufi, and the Shiite. I think there's a fourth one too, but I can't remember what it is. They're different types of Muslims, just like there are different types of Christians and there are different types of pagans. You've got Norse pagans, you've got Wiccans that follow different beliefs, and but the core beliefs are the same. The details are what separates everybody. And I wish that everybody would just stop hating everybody else, and then we could all learn from each other and we'd all be better off. And that's why I created a channel like this where everybody can come chill, talk about things, no judgment, just a chill place, man, for people to talk. And I have people of all ages in here. I've had people as young as 7 in here, and I've had people in their 90s in here, and all in between. So, well, I mean, I've read Marx. I've read a lot. I've read a lot of that stuff. I've read Jung, like Carl Jung. I've read so many of those writings from the past, and I'm 43 years old, guys. Like, I have nothing to my name. I'm staying in my family's house, and I'm eternally grateful for their help. I lost everything I had, pretty much, and I just want to live a decent life, man. I don't care what anybody else is doing or what anybody else believes, as long as they're not hurting anyone or hurting themselves. I don't care. Like, if you want to go over there and do whatever you want to do, that's why I say I'm a libertarian, not a liberal. Libertarian. There's a difference. I think you mean conflict and compromise. Yeah, I think you mean conflict and compromise, Turban. But yeah, I try my best to get along with everybody. I don't hate anyone. There are people that I dislike in this world. I've said some really mean things about one of my exes, but no, you wrote comprise, not compromise. Turban, look at it again. Those are two separate words. Comprise and compromise do not mean the same thing. It's all good. But like I said, man, I don't hate anyone. I have no reason to hate anyone. I'm just chilling, man. Trying to have a decent life, rebuilding my own life. If it weren't for my family, I don't know what I would have done. I would have been on the streets with nothing. You know, they allowed me to come here and try to rebuild my life. So, yeah, I'm willing to help other people. Other people have helped me. Yeah, dude, it's getting late. It's 6:01 p.m. or 18:01 p.m. here. About to go back outside for just a minute, but I'm sure my family will be back shortly, so I'm probably going to end this. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. No, he's not sleeping yet, but he will be soon. He gets up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, so he goes to bed really early. I appreciate that, Turpin Cat. I really do. Thank you. Yeah, peace and love, brother. That's what it's about. Everybody just chilled out and took a minute to actually look at everything that's going on. You would realize that it's the goal of other people to turn us against each other. We can't allow that. We can't allow other people to turn us against each other. Math works. 24 minus 6 equals 18. 1802. Yeah, 602. What are you talking about, Herbert? Herbert, I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, man, like we can't let anybody turn us against each other. We need to work together. And if we all work together, things would be a lot easier for everybody. Time, it is 6:03 or 18:03 p.m. Oh, dang, normally I don't show that on film. My bad, guys. Not supposed to show that on camera, so I apologize for that. I wasn't thinking. Hope I don't get a strike for showing that on video. I do smoke, but I don't ever show it on the stream. So I forgot it was facing towards me. Normally the camera's not facing towards me. So sorry about that, YouTube universe. I was so far into my thought process of what I was saying that it didn't cross my mind. And that's the only time it's ever happened. Dude, don't come in here asking people for money. I don't even ask people for money. Come in here and talk normal. Go somewhere else or get banned. Yep, old Stripey. Thank you, everybody, for the likes. I really do appreciate it. Somebody come in here saying that they would give people their Cash App for money. I don't even ask people for money on here. You think I'm going to let other people ask for money on here? No. No, bro. Joshua, you don't go in other people's stream and ask people for money. Nobody give him money. Nobody give him any money. Dude, even if I got super chats, like, I don't ask for it. You don't go in somewhere and ask for money. I have a PayPal link on my channel if people want to donate. They know that. But I don't ever ask anybody for anything. I don't ask for likes. I don't ask for subscribers. I definitely don't ask for money. And you're not going to come in here asking people for money. I'm a really laid back guy, man, but like, just don't do that here. And if you're going to talk in here, keep it decent, because I have a lot of younger people that come in here. Otherwise, I ban anybody that says anything indecent. I mean, that's cool and all, but you're not going to come in my chat asking people for money. If you get $500 a day, you just literally said on the first message you were broke, so you're lying, and nobody give him anything. Bro, you should just get out of here before I ban you. Like, seriously. Go on with your nonsense. That's cool, but you're not going to come in my stream asking people for money. And if you make that much money, you should be live streaming. If that's what you're... I'm not being rude. You came at my channel asking people for money. That's nonsense. And if you think I'm being rude, go somewhere else, bro. Like, seriously, I don't care. I don't need your like. I don't need your subscribe. I don't need you here. Just go somewhere else. No, I'm not homeless. My house is right there. I'm in my giant yard. I'll tell you what, though, Joshua, you want to send me some money? I'll let you send me some money. But you can ask anybody that's been in my streams for a while. I don't ask anybody for money. First of all, my name's not Mikey, and I'm not in a trailer park. Yep, grass. Giant yard. I can stand in my yard underneath my light anytime I want to. I don't have a Cash App, but there is a PayPal link on my channel you can go to if you want to, Joshua. There's also a Buy Me a Coffee link, and I've also got merchandise up there if you want to go buy some of it. Be my guest. I don't use Cash App. But Herbert has been around for a long time. I'm not going to send you my link. You can go on my channel and get it. Herbert will tell you, though, I've never asked anybody for a penny. But if you want to send me some money, you go for it. No, that's cool. Just chill out, man. I'm a real laid-back guy. Anybody here will tell you that, but I don't deal with nonsense at all. I don't live in a trailer. What's up, Al Capone? Let's not curse in here, please. And there probably are mountain lions out here, honestly. Bro, no. I'll be spending the holidays at my house. Herbert, you've been here for a while, a couple of months. Like every day pretty much for a couple of months, because I stream every day, a couple of times a day. What does this say? Bro, my chat, Al Capone, it automatically blocks messages like that, so it's not going to get through. And as I was telling the other guy a minute ago, if you keep on with that nonsense, I'm just going to block you. Seems like it's been more than a couple of weeks. I've been streaming for a little over 2 months now. Well, no, about 6 weeks, 7 weeks now. So yeah, I guess a couple of weeks. But yeah, Al Capone, it's not going to show stuff like that. I appreciate that, Rusty. Thank you very much. Any kind of well-wishing that anybody wants to send my way, any good energy, I will accept. Well, guess what, Al Capone? Now you get banned. See ya. Deuces. I don't ban a whole lot of people, but that guy got banned. You guys will not see any more of his messages, and you didn't see most of them, and I'm glad you didn't, because he was incredibly rude and was talking very indecently, and I don't tolerate that. That's cool. At least you have a place to live. What's up, Dr. Zeus? Welcome back. There's nothing wrong with living in a trailer. I've lived in lots of trailers. I've been homeless. I have been homeless. It sucks. I don't have anything. I stay with family. This is my aunt and uncle's place. My place got destroyed. I lost everything I owned. And I'm still not out here asking anybody for anything. I don't have hardly anything. My favorite Pokemon's probably Pikachu. Thank you, Rusty. No, as far as I know, it's not haunted. Dude, I've lived in many trailer parks in my life. Believe me, my life has not been easy, guys. I'm a real laid-back person most of the time. You guys that have been around know that. But my life has not been easy. I've been through more than you can imagine. And I'm rebuilding again. And I'm going to keep rebuilding. And keep rebuilding if I have to. I'm going to say this one more time, guys. Chill out and let's just have regular conversation, please. I've been streaming for over 2 hours, which is unusual for me anyway. But I have been streaming for over 2 hours. What do you mean, would I leave? Would I leave what? Not that you have $1 million, but I'm 99% certain you don't have $1 million. Or you wouldn't be getting on people's live streams asking for money. I also don't live in Michigan. Nope, it's not Florida. Constitution, you're starting to get on my nerves, bro. Nah, man, I live in Georgia. No, and I really don't have much materially. Like, my family owns this property. They've owned it for over 100 years. And after I lost my place, they allowed me to come here and stay. So I've been very fortunate, actually. Yep, the electric mouse. Yep, the jungles of North Georgia. Have a good night, man. Because I like outside, man. After you've been to prison and stayed there for years and you can't go outside, you like to be outside. That's why I'm outside. I've been to prison. It's not fun. I did 5 years. Jail sucks. Prison sucks. I don't want to go back. Man, I did 3 months waiting on a bed to go to a PDC once. Didn't even count that time. I don't do that stuff anymore. And yes, I really do have a house. Like, a whole house here. That sucks, man. Don't mess up. It's not a bad place, man. Like, it's not mine, but it's alright. I do have a frog. You guys want to see the frog? Well, I have 2 frogs. Yes, I have 2 frogs. No, I can't search anything while I'm streaming. That's true, man. Who is Mike? Let's see if I can remember how to... There we go. Frog. And just because there's the face in the stone. Alright, I'm going to turn the light off now because my battery is dying. It's at like 21%. Yeah, I like that frog. We did put up some Christmas lights. We're going to put up some more. Just not yet. I don't know where the dog went. I don't see him. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry it's kind of dark out here on the porch, but I'm not going in quite yet. I can't believe I've been streaming for over 2 hours. I do appreciate all the likes, everybody. It means the world to me. I started this YouTube channel to kind of document my journey from going from absolutely nothing. He's probably hard at work, but I started my YouTube journey, my channel, to document my journey from losing everything to working to have a better life again. So yeah. That's cool. That sounds pretty good, actually. We'll go inside for a minute. Find out if Duke is still doing his job. Kitties? Oh yeah, there's some kitties out there. Let me make sure I didn't find any kitty bombs. Yes, Duncan makes sandwiches. There's Duke. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing, buddy? You want to say hello? You want to say hello, buddy? Oh, you're a good boy. No, you heard Duke snoring. He snores when he sleeps. What are you doing, good boy? Yeah, you're a good boy. Making sure the house doesn't float away. That's his job, by the way. Let me see that paw. Let me see it. No, okay, I scratch you. No, nobody's here but me right now, but my family, my aunt and uncle should be back pretty soon. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing, buddy? Oh, you're a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. He is a good puppy dog. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go get some water right quick. Oh. Herbert, how many times have you seen people ask me why I'm just standing outside? I'm out there all the time, am I not? I appreciate that more than you know. Those watch hours are what I need. Duke is your favorite? I thought the frog was your favorite. Oh, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? What are you doing, good boy? Oh, he's a good dog. It is kind of a whole universe, isn't it, Herbert? You made me smile. Duke is great. He is a good boy. Oh my goodness, look at that face. Look at that face. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's a good dog. That made me smile. I do appreciate the watch hours. I really do. Corley, thank you. Knee hurts. Oh, it is a different universe. But I'm here every day, am I not? Thank you for all the hearts. I appreciate it. I'm still sitting here rubbing Duke. He's a good boy. Alright guys, well, I think I'm going to get off here at least for now. I need to charge my phone. It's at like 19%. Troubles in paradise. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I think I'm going to go and charge my phone for a little while. I might get on here again later, possibly. So if you'd like to see that, there's a little notification button you can press. If not, I hope to see you in the future. You know, me and Duke will be here. He's such a good boy. I'll see you guys next time.